Welcome to evening prayer on this Tuesday evening here at St. John's. Our texts for prayer this week come from the setting for night prayer in our worship book. There is a list in that service of texts that are appropriate for this hour of the day, and we are simply reading them one by one this week. Yesterday we read from Matthew 6, the Sermon on the Mount, where Jesus says, "Do not worry." Today, again from Matthew, from chapter 11. Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and are carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light." That image of a yoke is, of course, sort of old-fashioned, but most of us know what a yoke is. And when Jesus says, "Take my yoke upon you," that is not a judgment, that is a gift. For what is that yoke but the love that has held us since we were born, and that will hold us through death and beyond? It's a yoke of love. And yoked to Jesus, we are cared for every step of our journey. I invite you into prayer. As the virus worsens and more people fall ill and are hospitalized, this prayer from our church seems appropriate. Loving God, your heart overflows with compassion for your whole creation. Pour out your Spirit on all people living with illness, and especially those living with illness for which there is no cure, as well as their families and loved ones and caregivers. Help them to know that you claim them as your own, that you are yoked to them forever, and deliver them from fear and pain. For the sake of Jesus Christ, our healer and Lord. Amen. And this blessing. Now may the Spirit of God, who brooded over the waters and brought order out of chaos, find a home in your hearts and settle your minds as you rest, that tomorrow you may wake and live to God's glory. Amen. Thank you for praying with me tonight. Rest well.